this is day 8 right now currently, and when I started this, I was 272.6 pounds was my starting weight, and today I just weighed myself and it's 268.8. And so first week is successful. I had some days where I wasn't able to work out, quite a few, and but I still was able to walk on the days that I worked out and on a day that I didn't work out. So between that and then sticking with my diet plan, I had a day 3 that I had snacks. I don't know why. I was just I have no idea what was going on, but I decided that I was going to snack, and then I felt terribly guilty at the end of it. So I didn't do that again from day 3 on, and I feel good about it. So that means, you know, we can have a hard time, and we can, you know, struggle with doing this. You don't have to be perfect, but just that, you know, sticking to the plan and not just quitting every time that there's a, you know, an issue or you fail. Just get back on it. I've gotten contacted by some of you that are interested in joining me, and there's nothing more encouraging. So I'm glad you're joining me, and I look forward to hearing your updates. And I understand it's difficult, and everybody's got stuff going on. You know, not everybody's going through a head injury, but everybody's got, you know, other injuries that they're dealing with, or on top of massively busy lives and things like that. So I completely understand how it's difficult, and that's what this is all about, is just sticking through it, thick or thin, and hopefully this changes my life, and maybe yours too. I can't remember how to send an email on my computer. I don't understand why. I've sent many emails. I know that over the past couple of days it's been really active, and I'm slower mentally, and I just got off of a longer phone conversation. So, but you know, it'll come to me eventually. Why do I blank out on silly things that I know I've done a million times? Like, why is the silverware in the kitchen suddenly elusive and I don't know where the drawer is anymore? Why is, do I freeze in the refrigerator when I'm looking to make a meal, and all of a sudden I don't have a clue with all the groceries that are there, you know, what would be a good way to combine them into making something? You know, just simple things like that are like, wow, there's really something going on still. Well, I just finished my 1.8 mile walk today, and I did it in, about 6 minutes faster than I did it previously. So I must have kicked the gear up a notch. So that's nice, little victory, little mini win. I'm locked out of my apartment right now, so you know how it is. Son went. I went on a walk, and he left and thought I had my keys with me, and I didn't, and locked me up. That's all right. So 4th of July is tomorrow, and hope everybody has a good 4th of July. I wanted to show you kind of what I do when I go on a walk. I've got 24% damage to my right inner ear, and so when I went to the ear, nose, and throat doctor, they did a whole bunch of tests on me, and came back with that number. And the doctor had said that these plugs, called musician plugs, work well because I have sensitivity to noise and bright lights. Thankfully it's overcast today, still bright, but it doesn't bother me that much. That's getting better, one of the things that are getting better. But my ears are still sensitive to, you know, loud noises and sudden dynamic noises, basically. And so it's just this little guy here There's a little antenna looking thing that sticks out there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that's what I'm able to pull it out with, and it's fit to my ear, and it has this little filter. I so apologize, this is just terrible. I'm sure great video quality. That goes in the end, and that can either be a plug or a filter to filter out background noises at certain levels of certain decibel levels. So it's commonly used with musicians to be able to hear themselves play while they're on stage and not get their eardrums blown out by all of their music and stuff. All right, so I just got back from working out, and I am experiencing a very bad headache. I had a great time, so don't get me wrong, but I barely made it home because I guess I found something that I can't do, and that's when I push really hard, and I'm not. And I hold, or not, I push with my lungs closed, I guess, and pushing, grunting kind of thing. That pressure goes into my head and really just is a killer, and it's a nightmare. Dizzy, and I live like a half-mile away from the gym, so I'm thankful for that, but I overdid it with that. I will take that one step at a time from now on. But the nice thing about it was that the nice thing about it is that I walked into the gym, and I did 10 reps with 135 on bench for the first time. I got on the actual bench, not a machine. And I was able to lift 135 10 times, and I'm like, oh, that's awesome, you know. I'm you know, at least I got a 45 on each side, you know. It's like, oh. And then thought, well, you know, I'll send a picture to Connor and my son, and then I thought, well, what if I added 25s on each side? I wonder if I could do that. So then I did it twice. And that's 50 plus 135 plus 50 is 185. And then I did my math wrong. And then I did another 10 on each side, and I had to go get a spotter because I did it twice, and I didn't want to try the third time because it would have been hard. And I was able to get up. Basically, since I'm not doing math in my head right now and my brain's not working very well, a 45 on each side, a 25 on each side, and a 10 on each side, with no help. A single rep max, just cold off the street again after not working for 6 months and having this head injury. So it's like, you know, it felt nice. You get over 200 pounds. It was actually, believe it or not, it was skull crushers that I didn't hit my head. It was where I was trying to go slowly and concentrate on extending my triceps, and I was trying too hard apparently. So I'm gonna get off here and go take a shower, and you're lucky you're not in here right now, because sweaty kilo. It's like wet dog or Chewbacca in the rain or something like that, so it's not good. Don't forget about stomach. I'm doing stomach now, and it's easy to just blow it off, but I'm doing it. You can too. I look like a thumb on this picture. There's such a sense of accomplishment of getting in there. I mean, I know I still have other things I've got to do today, and I got to push through it, even though 3 weeks ago or a month ago there wouldn't have been any way I would have been able to work out and then go do other things. So anyways, have you ever had your stomach tighten up on you, cramp up on you when you're doing sit-ups or crutches or whatever stomach exercise, and like want to curl you into a tiny little ball. Well, it did that to me twice today. Once when I was doing PT exercises on a air ball that they had me get. I don't know what it's called, but it's 75 millimeter. That doesn't seem, it's maybe a centimeter, I don't know. It's a big ball filled with air. I get on it and do some exercises. So there. So I cramped up just now too. In there, I know I gotta look silly to these guys. They're working out and they're like 250 pounds, just all muscle, and they're looking over at this guy that's rolling around the ground with trying to stretch out a cramp in his stomach. Yeah, that was me. I was that guy. Yep. If you're watching this and you were there, kudos to you for not laughing out loud and pointing, because nobody did. Anyways, I finished another day, and we'll keep at it. Happy 4th of July.